During the experiment, I realized that there's a lot of norms throughout the whole school. And I realized that because of how people would look at me when I would dress up in the Batman onesie. But I realized that maybe in the future that is going to be a thing going into onesies because I realized that now with children, I've seen little kids wear onesies that are all decked out. In the future, maybe that will be a norm. Could wear onesies to school, to college. Norms change throughout the whole time, so especially social norms and school social norms, because way of how school changes through laws and all that, and how people are act at school are changing. It's always going to change. So what I'm maybe doing now may not affect what's happening in the future. Um, I think that um, the experiment as a whole was pretty well thought out. I wish it could have been stronger in some ways because of how people did look at me. Some people thought it was a joke, some people loved it, especially my friend Abby. She thought it was hilarious. And some people thought I was promoting Lego Batman. That was a bad time to do it. It was probably during Lego Batman. And I'm trying to read the thing. um, as the experiment as a whole, I think it was just surprising people because I didn't wear it right when I went to school. I changed clothes after my first hour class, so that changed a lot of people because I saw the same people throughout the whole day and they were like, "Whoa, you changed." So that throws people off, and if we did do it again, if I was feeling good, I would probably rewear it again because and like on Monday and probably throw people off. And maybe if we did go to a restaurant, it would probably throw like a very fancy restaurant. It would throw people off. Um, I think that no one really thought me out that different. Some people just didn't look at me. Some people just thought it was just weird of me to watch wear it. Um, but I think it's just how people react to different situations. I also saw that it's just also the social norms of different people in school. Like when I was wearing it, I felt so embarrassed. That is like I felt like I was going against the norm so bad that I just didn't want to do it. And some people like going against those norms, and I saw myself and also in a social norm as a whole is just because I saw how people are that are have the same social norms that are okay, relaxed about it, and I saw some people that were not okay and they looked weird and they're like, "Why are you dressed like this at school?" and um and other things like that. Um I was actually pretty surprised my teachers were laid back about what I was wearing. A lot of them thought it was cool that I was wearing this, wearing the outfit. Um, the only thing, because norms are off, is that hopefully I create some norms at school that shows people, hey, it's okay to dress weird, especially in pajamas, because that's it is. It's just social norm is a accepted behavior that is an individual expected to confront into a parallel group committed or culture, and these norms are often serve as a useful purpose and create a foundation and of creative behavior. And maybe if I went to a Comic Con, I would have been probably part of the norm there, but definitely not at school. But maybe in the future, hopefully not. People would have been accepting the norm, but I did wish that I had more classes with Ashton, so I wouldn't feel so left out. Because some of my friends did take it to the next level on how to present the norm. They liked it too much. and how I was going against the norm, and I wasn't comfortable with that because I didn't want to go so out of the norm. But I am really happy that I was able to make people laugh and make people question what I was doing. The reaction I got from one of my family members, because I have a class with my cousin, he's like, "I disown you. You bring shame," because he just thought it was just so weird. And I think like people close to me, they would have just laughed, but family members are like, "Oh, I can't believe I related to you," and friends are just like, and some classmates are like, "Huh, she's weird." I think that's what happens when you go against the norms, is just because not doing some you're doing something so unexpected. But if you know people and they know how you act, 'cause